Remember when Bond films dared to dream big? Moonraker's skydiving sequence alone took 88 jumps and 5 weeks to film, all for 2 minutes of heart-pounding footage and that gondola to hubcraft stunt. Sir Roger Moore nearly drowned 4 times before nailing it on the last silk suit. This wasn't just a movie, it was a $30 million gamble, nearly the cost of the first 8 films combined. Moonraker didn't just push boundaries, it leaped over them, leaving us breathless. There's something undeniably magical about revisiting Moonraker 1979, a film that captures the essence of a bygone era in cinema when ambition knew no bounds and practical effects were the heartbeat of every thrilling moment. This wasn't just another Bond adventure, it was a spectacle that pushed the limits of what was possible on screen. Take the iconic skydiving sequence, for instance. Did you know that nearly every second of Bond, Jaws, and the pilot's mid-air struggle was filmed in freefall? Stuntman Jake Lombard and B.J. Worth performed the same death-defying leap 88 times over 5 weeks, all for just 2 minutes of footage. And that parachute fight? A dummy chute cleverly concealed the real one, a testament to the ingenuity behind the scenes. Or consider the gondola to Hoodcraft transformation, a scene that demanded 5 attempts, with Roger Moore teetering on the edge of disaster in his silk suit. It's these moments, born of sheer determination and creativity, that remind us why Moonraker still feels like a cinematic event. In an age of CGI, there's a nostalgic charm to knowing that what you're seeing was achieved with grit, gravity, and a dash of madness. This film isn't just a relic of its time, it's a celebration of it. And as we dive back into its world of space shuttles, global conspiracies, and larger-than-life stunts, it's impossible not to appreciate the audacity that made it all possible. In the grand tradition of James Bond, Moonraker, 1979, opens with a bang, literally. The film kicks off with a daring mid-air heist as a space shuttle is mysteriously stolen en route to the UK. This isn't just any theft. It's a high-stakes caper that sets the tone for a globe-trotting adventure. Enter James Bond, suave and unflappable, tasked with unraveling the mystery. His investigation quickly leads him to the enigmatic Hugo Drax, a billionaire industrialist with a penchant for space exploration and a hidden agenda. But before Bond can dig too deep, he finds himself in a literal freefall, a breathtaking skydiving sequence that's as audacious as it is nostalgic. Imagine this: Bond, his adversary Jaws, and a pilot plummeting through the sky, locked in a desperate struggle for a single parachute. What you're seeing is real. Stuntmen Jake Lombard and B.J. Worth performed this death-defying feat in freefall, with a camera mounted on another skydiver's helmet. It took 88 jumps and 5 weeks to capture just 2 minutes of footage, a testament to the era's commitment to practical effects. This sequence isn't just a thrill ride. It's a reminder of a time when filmmakers pushed the limits of what was possible, all in the name of storytelling. As Bond survives this aerial ordeal, he's drawn deeper into Drax's orbit, uncovering clues that suggest something far more sinister than a simple theft. The first act of Moonraker is a masterclass in setup, blending action, intrigue, and a touch of whimsy. From the skydiving showdown to the sleek, futuristic designs of Drax's lair, every moment feels like a love letter to the late 70s, a time when cinema dared to dream big. And let's not forget the iconic gondola scene where Bond and his companion escape in a vessel that transforms into a hovercraft, rising effortlessly out of the water. It's a moment that perfectly encapsulates the film's blend of innovation and charm, even if it took 5 attempts to get it right, with Roger Moore nearly running out of silk suits in the process. Moonraker's premise is as bold as its execution. A plot to commit global genocide hidden behind the facade of space exploration. But in these early moments, the film invites us to savor the journey, to revel in the spectacle before the stakes fully reveal themselves. It's a setup that feels both timeless and of its time, a reminder of why we fell in love with Bond in the first place. Diving into the production of Moonraker is like stepping into a time machine, where the sheer audacity of filmmaking in the late 1970s shines through. This was an era when ambition knew no bounds, and Moonraker is a testament to that spirit. With a staggering budget of $30 million, nearly as much as the first 8 Bond films combined, adjusted for inflation, the film was a gamble that paid off in spectacle. Every dollar seems to leap off the screen, from the jaw-dropping opening heist of the space shuttle to the grand finale in Hugo Drax's space station. It's a movie that feels larger than life, yet it's grounded in the practical magic of its time. Speaking of practical effects, the film's iconic scenes, like the zero-gravity laser fight, were achieved with ingenious techniques. The crew used hidden wires, slow-motion filming, and even underwater sets to create the illusion of weightlessness. It's a reminder of how filmmakers once relied on creativity and craftsmanship before CGI dominated the industry. Behind the scenes, Moonraker was a global endeavor, with filming locations spanning from Venice's St. Mark's Square to the Amazon rainforest. In one memorable cameo, longtime Bond producer Albert R. Broccoli appears as a man in St. Mark's Square, wearing a casual, untucked light blue shirt. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but it's a charming nod to the man who helped bring Bond to life. The film's scale also brought its challenges. The famous cable car fight in Rio de Janeiro, for instance, required meticulous planning and coordination. The crew had to secure permits to film on the iconic Sugarloaf Mountain, and the stunt team performed death-defying feats without the safety net of digital enhancements. It's this commitment to realism that makes Moonraker feel so timeless. Even the film's villain, Hugo Drax, played by Michael Lonsdale, was a departure from the typical Bond antagonist. Drax's plan to wipe out humanity and create a master race in space was both grandiose and chilling, reflecting the era's anxieties about technology and the future. Yet, amidst the darkness, there's a sense of wonder. The space sequences, inspired by the real-life space race, capture the imagination in a way that feels both nostalgic and forward-thinking. Moonraker isn't just a Bond film, it's a celebration of a bygone era in cinema, where dreams were big, risks were bigger, and every frame was a labor of love. In the world of Moonraker, the performances shine as brightly as the film's audacious stunts. Sir Roger Moore, reprising his role as James Bond, brings his signature charm and wit to the screen, effortlessly navigating the film's blend of action and humor. One of the most memorable scenes is the gondola to oeuvre craft transformation, a moment that required precision and patience. It took 5 attempts to get it right, with Moore himself falling into the water during the first 4 takes. Thankfully, the 5th take succeeded, and the scene became a highlight of the film, showcasing Moore's dedication and professionalism. Another standout performance comes from Richard Kiel as Jaws, the steel-toothed henchman who steals every scene he's in. The iconic moment where Jaws bites through a licorice cable is a testament to Kiel's ability to make even the most outlandish moments feel grounded. And let's not forget the breathtaking skydiving sequence, where Bond, Jaws, and the pilot plummet from a plane in a fight for a single parachute. This scene was filmed in freefall with stuntmen Jake Lombard and BJ, worth performing the daring maneuvers. It took 88 jumps and 5 weeks to capture just 2 minutes of footage, a staggering feat that underscores the film's commitment to practical effects. Moonraker is a testament to the talent and bravery of its cast and crew, a film that reminds us of a time when movie magic was crafted by hand, one daring stunt at a time. There's something undeniably magical about Moonraker that transports you back to the late 1970s, an era when cinema dared to dream big. The film's standout elements are a testament to its time, blending audacious ambition with a charm that feels uniquely nostalgic. Take the cinematography, for instance. It's a visual feast. From the breathtaking aerial sequences over the Amazon rainforest to the sleek, futuristic design of Hugo Drax's lair, every frame feels like a postcard from a bygone age of filmmaking. The Venice gondola chase, with its shimmering canals and narrow alleys, is a masterclass in blending action with beauty, a moment that still feels as thrilling today as it did in 1979, and who could forget the zero-gravity fight scene in space? It's a sequence so ahead of its time, it's hard to believe it wasn't filmed in actual orbit. Then there's the music. John Barry's score is the heartbeat of the film, elevating every scene with its sweeping orchestral grandeur. The main theme, with its soaring strings and brass, captures the film's sense of adventure and wonder, while the quieter, more intimate moments are underscored with a tenderness that adds depth to Bond's character. The dialogue, too, is a delight. Sir Roger Moore's Bond delivers his quips with such effortless charm that even the most absurd lines feel perfectly at home. Lines like, "What a view!" after a particularly dramatic escape are delivered with such wit and timing that they've become etched in the memory of anyone who's seen the film. And let's not forget the cameos, like Victor Turgensky, the Italian second unit director, who pops up as the man with bottle, adding a layer of continuity to the Bond universe that fans cherish, or Michael G. Wilson, who appears not once, but 3 times, blending seamlessly into the background as a man outside Vanini Glass on a canal bridge, and even as a NASA technician. These small touches remind us of the love and care that went into every corner of this production. Moonraker isn't just a Bond film, it's a time capsule, a reminder of an era when movies were made with a sense of wonder and a willingness to take risks. It's a film that invites you to sit back, smile, and appreciate the sheer joy of cinema. There's a certain magic to Moonraker that feels like a time capsule from an era when cinema truly dared to dream. Released in 1979, the film didn't just push the boundaries of the James Bond franchise, it rocketed them into orbit. At a time when the space race still captivated the world's imagination, Moonraker blended Cold War intrigue with the fantastical, creating a cultural touchstone that resonated far beyond the silver screen. The film's audacious blend of espionage and science fiction wasn't just a product of its time. It helped shape the tone of blockbuster filmmaking for years to come. Who could forget the jaw-dropping cable car fight over Rio de Janeiro or the zero-gravity laser battle in space? These moments weren't just stunts, they were cultural landmarks, inspiring countless filmmakers to think bigger and bolder. Even the film's production had its own flair, with director Lewis Gilbert, who also appeared as one of the men in St. Mark's Square, bringing a personal touch to the grand spectacle. Moonraker's influence extended beyond the screen too. Its theme song, performed by Shirley Bassey, became an instant classic, and its merchandising, from action figures to novelizations, cemented its place in pop culture. In a decade defined by disco and excess, Moonraker embraced the spirit of the times, delivering a Bond adventure that was as over-the-top as it was unforgettable. Looking back, it's easy to see why Moonraker remains a beloved entry in the franchise. It's a film that captures the optimism and ambition of its era, reminding us of a time when cinema could transport us to worlds both familiar and fantastical. Its legacy isn't just in its box office numbers or critical reception. It's in the way it continues to inspire, delight, and remind us of the power of storytelling on the grandest scale. In the grand tapestry of James Bond films, Moonraker stands as a shimmering, if somewhat eccentric, jewel. Its ambition is as vast as the outer space it ventures into, and its charm lies in its unapologetic embrace of the late 1970s cinematic audacity. This is a film that doesn't just entertain, it transports you to an era when movies dared to dream big, and every frame feels like a love letter to that spirit. The verdict? Moonraker is a gloriously nostalgic ride, a testament to the magic of its time. From the breathtaking skydiving sequence, shot in freefall, with the ingenuity that's as impressive today as it was then, to to the jaw-dropping hovercraft scene that nearly left Roger Moore drenched in more than just water. Every moment feels larger than life. Yes, it's over the top, but that's precisely its charm. It's a film that reminds us why we fell in love with cinema in the first place, for its ability to make the impossible feel real, if only for a little while. So, if you're craving a dose of escapism, a reminder of when Bond films were as much about spectacle as they were about spies, Moonraker is your ticket. Dive into its world, marvel at its ambition, and let it sweep you off your feet. It's not just a movie, it's a time machine to a golden age of filmmaking.